Hello, welcome to Linux lovers. Today we are going to discuss on the topic of umask in Linux. What is the umask? What is the use of umask? Well, umask stands for user file creation mask. Okay, so whenever Linux is going to create a file for you, whenever Linux is going to create a folder for you, whatever be the default permissions that Linux is going to offer you, okay, for either might be file or a folder, from the default permissions, what are the permissions you want to filter, that preference will be given by the user in umask command. Okay, so basically umask will contain the filter of permissions. What are the permissions that need to be filtered from default permissions of Linux? Well, the default file permissions for Linux is 666. So whenever Linux is going to create a file for you, it will give you read write permission, no execute permission for owner, read write permission and no execute permission for group, read write permission, no execute permission for others. In case of folder, Linux by default it will offer you read write all, read write execute permissions for user, group, owner. So these are the default permissions that Linux will offer you when you are going to create a file. From these default permissions, whatever be the permissions mentioned in your umask, that will get filtered. It is as simple as that. That is the use of umask. So every user will have his own preference setting in the umask. We will see how to give the umask value. We'll see in the demo. Most of the people have a misconception like umask, instead of thinking like umask is like a filtering permission, they have thinking like from the default file permissions umask value will get subtracted. Well, they're partially true. Okay, it is not true in all cases. So okay, they are partially true. So basically umask is nothing but applying masking on default permission. We'll see that how it happens. So let me go through the example 1. So in this, as already we mentioned, the default permissions for file is 666. So here I mentioned the permission string. So 4 plus 2 plus 0 for owner, 4 plus 2 plus 0 for group, 4 plus 2 plus 0 for others. So if I gave my umask value as 1, okay, so what it says, my umask value 111 means what? I don't want to restrict read permission, I don't want to restrict write permission, but I want to restrict execute permission. That's what the meaning for user. In case of group, I don't want to restrict read, I don't want to restrict write, I want to restrict execute. Well, in this example, by default Linux itself is not giving you execute permission. Okay, even though you are mentioning in your preference of umask setting, I want to filter execute permission, but Linux itself is not giving you the execute permission. So what will be, after applying this filter or mask on the default file permission, Linux will give you, okay, so I'm not giving you this permission, by default I won't give you this permission, but since you are not restricting write permission, I'll give you write permission. Since you are not restricting read permission, I'll give you read permission. It is as simple as that. So umask will contain the permission string, the value which we need to filter it from default permission. So most of the people have a thinking like whenever a file is get created, the file from the default permissions, the umask value will get subtracted and that permissions will be given to the file. No, that is not true. So it is about applying the masking. Okay, it is clearly saying I want to restrict execute permission from the default permissions. Rest of the permissions I am ready to take. That is what umask value say. Let me go through other example. Okay, in this example the umask value is set for 333. Okay, 3 for user, 3 for group and 3 for others. Okay, 3 means what? It is a combination of 2 and 1. I mean I want to restrict write permission and read permission. Basically 2 is the wait for write permission, 1 is the wait for read permission. In case of read permission, I don't want to restrict it. That is the value of 333, and we are applying the same three value for user, group, owner. So when we are applying this value, mask value, so from the we are mentioning here, I want to restrict the execute permission. By default Linux itself won't give you, so you will get 0 here. And I want to restrict write permission. Okay, Linux is ready to give you, but since umask contains the value to restrict it, that permission won't come here. And I don't want to restrict read permission, that's why whatever the default value offered by Linux will come here. The same logic applies to all. Okay, now let me go through one more example so it will be more clear for you. Okay, so in our Linux systems, either it might be CentOS or Ubuntu or Fedora, whatever be the Linux OS, but the default value of umask is 002. Okay, so we are going to have explore this example with the default value. So by default, if you give the umask value as 002, what it means, I don't want to restrict any permission, read permission, write permission, execute permission for owner. And same, I don't want to restrict read, write, execute permission for group. In case of others only, I want to restrict only write permission, because 2 is the wait for write permission. Okay, as we already know, 1 is for execute, 2 is for write, and 4 is for read. Okay, so after applying this mask, what will happen? You will get same, what are the default permissions offered for a user, the same will come here, because there is no filtering string applying on the default permissions, and the same will come for group also. And in case of others, only the write permission will get filtered. Okay, so that's why the value of the, whenever you created a file, the value of the permission default, the permission you will get 664. Okay, so since based on this, most of the people have a misconception like umask. So in this example, right, you got mathematical subtraction value similarly as after applying the mask. Based on this, even in case of some of the others in the books also mentioned like umask value will be get subtracted. It's not subtracting, it is applying masking on the default permission string. That is the key point to understand. Okay, in case of folders, you can apply subtraction logic or you can apply masking logic, whatever it might be, because Linux is ready to give you 777 read, write, execute permission for user, group, owner. So here this example will contain the default umask value in our Linux systems. So I gave the example with the default. So if we apply 002 as a umask, that means I don't want to restrict any permission for user, I don't want to restrict any permission for group. In case of owner, in case of others, I want to restrict write permission. So whatever be the, since you don't have any filtering here, as it is default permission will come. Since you don't have any filtering here, as it is default permission will come. Since you have one filter, the write you want to restrict write permission, 4 plus 1 will come. So the resultant folder permission will be 775. So let me go for better understanding purpose. I prepared this example. I gave the umask value as 000. That means what? Even for user, group, others, I don't want to restrict anything. So what will happen in this case? Whatever be the default folder permissions, read, write, execute, read, write, execute, read, write, execute, all these permissions will come as it is. Okay, so I agree with them, like in case of folders, subtraction logic will work, but in case of files, in all cases it won't work. So it is always better to follow masking logic. Okay, masking is nothing but filtering the weights from default permissions offered by Linux. Let me go through this example. Here I gave umask value as 777. So what? even for user, group, others, everything I want to restrict. If you see this, everything I want to restrict, everything I want to restrict, everything I want to restrict. In this case, what will happen? Nothing will come. You won't get any folder permissions. Okay. So the conclusion is always try to follow masking. Don't try to judge based on initially I showed in the slide right here. So most of the people will assume like default file permissions 666 minus your umask value. No, it won't work every time. It will work only with the default umask value. Whenever user want to try some other umask value, you may get wrong results. So try to understand masking, how masking will apply, means what are the weights that we are getting, we are filtering from default weights for permission weights. So let me demonstrate this. So I am going to start my Linux machine. Okay, my Linux machine got started. Now I'm going to launch terminal. Okay, so let me see what is my current umask value. By default what I have. So the command is umask. Okay. Okay, so my permission is 002. Okay, don't worry about this first 0. The first 0 indicates what follows this is an octal number. So that's what first 0 indicates. So this is what your permission weight that you need to filter. So let me create one sample file and see touch file 1 and let me see what are the permissions. So here by default whenever I created a file, as I told you, Linux is willing to give you read write permission 666 permission, but 6 is created for user, okay, and 6 is created for group, but in case of others only 4 got created. Okay, read permission got created because for others we have 2 as the filtering in our umask. Okay, let me change my umask as 111. Okay, means what? I want to restrict execute permission for all user, group, others. So from default 666 permissions, file permissions, so whenever we create a file, let me touch one file, file 2 I'm going to create, and let me see the permissions what I got for this. You see, so it's not mathematical subtraction. Okay, it's about mentioning here we mention I want to restrict execute permission for all user, group, owner, but by default Linux itself won't give you execute permissions for file. Okay, that's why we got 6 here, 6 here, 6 here. So don't go through 666 default permission minus 555 111 and you will get result as 555. No, that is wrong. Okay, let me change the umask value to 333 and let me create one more file. And I want to display this permission string. See here 3 means what? You are restricting weight 2 plus weight 1. I mean write permission you are restricting and execute permission also you are restricting. So since by default Linux itself won't give you execute permission, that is fine, and since you are restricting write permission, that got filtered from the permission. So when we created a file, we got 444 as the permission string. Let me see in case of folders. So in folders, what we'll do, this time I'll put umask as 777. Okay, and I want to restrict everything for user group owner. Okay, now I want to create a directory. I want to see the permission for the directory, what it happened. See, you didn't get any permissions because since by default Linux will give you 7.7 permission. Linux is ready to offer you 7.7 permission, and in your umask setting you are restricting 7.7.7. So the file, generally it won't be the case in our real time, but my intention is to show you how umask will work in all distributions. Okay, so that you will have better understanding on what is umask. So now I want to change my umask as 000. What this means is I don't want to restrict anything for anybody. Okay, so now let me create a folder. Now let me see what is the permission string given. See, by default, since umask contains is not at all filtering any permission string, all that 777 permissions offered by default permissions for folder got created here. Okay, so I hope you understood what is the use of umask, and you got a clear understanding. And this umask logic is same in all Ubuntu, CentOS, Red Hat, all distributions. So try to understanding umask concept. It's not it might be subtraction in case of folders, I agree with them, but in case of files, every time it is not subtraction. Okay, so better to follow, let me show you the last slide, better to follow masking logic. Okay, masking is nothing but filtering your permissions from default offered permissions. Okay, so that's the end of the day for today. If you like my video, click on the like button and share it to your friends. Thank you.